Madison Brush, star of Sister Wives, just showed her new house to her followers for the first time. She gave an update on the property in North Carolina. The TLC personality is overjoyed that her dream has finally come true. With their new company, Tata Farms, Janelle and her daughter Maddie have been putting a lot of effort into making their dream a reality. They intend to work on their ideal project while living close to one another. The reality star is overly thrilled about the fresh start. Following the untimely death of her son, Robyn Brown, Janelle relocated to North Carolina. The mother-daughter pair grieved the loss of their cherished family members for a while. As a result, the reality TV stars developed some fresh concepts to advance in life and occupy their time. What was shared by Maddie? How far along is the progress? When Janelle Brown relocated to North Carolina, she was struggling with strong emotions. She was able to move on with her life and focus her energies on positive things thanks to Maddie and Caleb. In order to realize their aspirations, they made the decision to work together to design something significant. To promote their new business, Tata Farms, the three posted an Instagram picture. A huge flower farm was always Janelle's ambition. Her goal was to cultivate flowers. In order to assist her in launching her new business, Maddie and Caleb stepped up and joined her as partners. To construct the farm, they purchased a sizable plot of land. The reality TV stars made the decision to construct their new house as well. Janelle made the decision to live a short distance from Maddie. They keep their supporters informed about their new residences. Living with a large family presented several difficulties for Madison Brush. She frequently talks candidly about the pain she endured as a result of her father, Kody Brown. The reality TV personality has been considering her future with Caleb, her husband, and their children. Maddie has been juggling multiple projects. While working on her new business, Tata Farms, she is also parenting her kids. The reality TV personality recently posted a photo of her new house in North Carolina, which she has been building. Maddie made the decision to inform her fans on her property. The house appears real right now, but it also looks a lot like a building site, she wrote. The TLC personality acknowledged photographing the pipes as if they were milestones for a baby. Maddie said that they frequently inquire as to whether the building is finished. However, she disclosed that there is still more work to be done. In addition, the reality TV personality is developing a new blog about building homes and raising children. Fans were thrilled to hear of Maddie and Caleb's new home's development. One admirer exclaimed, "Wow, that's fast. It's going to be gorgeous. I'm very pleased for you." Subscription service for television seeing Maddie working on amazing projects for her future made another user feel proud. In addition, many viewers couldn't tell if it was her mother's house or her own. Janelle had earlier disclosed that her structure was incomplete in a new post. Fans believe it could be Maddie's home. The adored daughter of Sister Wives, stars Janelle and Kody Brown, Maddie Brush, is embarking on a new chapter that will be full of dusty boots, new paint, and dreams that were created from the ground up. Fans are ecstatic for Maddie as she finally shares an exciting update on the construction of her family's new home in North Carolina. Following months of planning and design, Maddie's followers have been privy to every nail, beam, and paint color decision as her new home in the making progresses from the first plans to the framing stage. It looks to be the ideal fusion of rustic charm and contemporary comfort. A new era in the Brush family history since their early days on Sister Wives. Maddie and her husband, Caleb Brush, have been beloved by viewers. After being married in 2016, the couple has established a calm and steady life away from the frequently chaotic world of the Brown family's multiple marriage traumas. They made the conscious decision to relocate to North Carolina in order to raise their three children, Axel, Evie, and infant Joey, in a more relaxed setting with plenty of open space and family values. Following years of living on the streets and renting, Maddie disclosed that they had now formally started construction on their permanent residence. In a recent Instagram photo, she stood proudly on the construction site, wearing a comfortable flannel and dirty work boots, saying, "We've been dreaming of this for a long time. It's unbelievable to finally see it come together. This is more than just a house," as seen by her smile, which is as radiant as the Carolina sun behind her. It's a house based on optimism, purpose, and patience. From base to structure, the advancements made thus far. Maddie gave viewers a virtual tour of the property in a recent update that she posted on her Instagram stories. With its wooden frame, roof trusses, and nearly completed exterior walls, the Brush home now stands boldly. Gone are the days of flattened soil and foundation outlines. She said, "The framing crew has been working non-stop. It's like watching your dreams come true piece by piece. Something new is added every day. When Maddie moved the camera over the skeleton, she revealed expansive living areas that were drenched in natural light. She indicated the locations of the kitchen island, the enormous stone fireplace in the family room, and even the bedrooms that her children had already claimed. Evie was more interested in having a pink door, but her oldest, Axel, had supposedly asked for a bunk bed fortress. Maddie chuckled as she described how the design decisions were already being influenced by their tiny personalities. According to her, the main living room will have a wraparound porch where she intends to have coffee while watching Carolina sunrises, as well as vaulted ceilings with exposed wooden beams, a tribute to her love of country aesthetics. Creating with passion, Maddie has a preference for farmhouse modern design for the house, which she characterizes as functional, warm, and family-centered. She explained to fans during a Q&A session, "We wanted something timeless but practical. It must be sturdy because I have 3 children, but it doesn't have to be ugly." In order to capture the natural beauty of the North Carolina countryside, she used neutral colors, white shiplap walls, and subtle blue and green accents in her vision board, which she previously published. The master suite will have a spa-like bathroom with a soaking tub and a view of the backyard, while the kitchen will have butcher block worktops and matte black fixtures. However, one of her favorite specifics, the moodroom. She chuckled and said, "Oh, the moodroom is a lifesaver. It's going to save our sanity when Caleb gets home from work and the kids start scuffing up dirt. I'm installing cubbies, hooks, everything. It will be a zone of controlled chaos." Many Sister Wives viewers have seen Maddie transform from a reserved, introspective adolescent into a self-assured mother and homeowner, and they have grown to love her for her honest humor and pragmatic outlook. The significance of the action, this house is more than just timbers and bricks to Maddie and Caleb. It represents security, kinship, and freedom from the complex Brown lineage. Maddie has found serenity in making her own place in the world, while her mother Janelle has spent the last few years reinventing her life in Flagstaff and adjusting to her separation from Kody. Earlier this year, Maddie wrote in an Instagram caption, "My mom has taught me so much. She has demonstrated to me that you can create a fulfilling life regardless of where you begin. All you need to do is keep trying." In fact, Janelle has visited North Carolina on a regular basis, offering assistance with everything from design advice to childcare. Maddie sent a cute photo of Janelle, a proud project manager, reviewing the construction site while sporting a hard hat. Maddie jokingly remarked, "She's already planning where she'll have her morning coffee when she visits." Over the years, the two women's relationship has only gotten closer. As Janelle has moved past her RV days and is now focused on providing for her adult children, it has been a pleasure to assist Maddie in building her home. Obstacles in the way naturally, building a home is not without its difficulties, and Maddie hasn't held back from revealing them. Maddie acknowledges that the process has been both satisfying and difficult because of erratic weather delays, budget changes, and the sheer fatigue of choosing hundreds of design choices. In a recent live Q&A, she admitted, "There were days when I just wanted to give up." Rainfall one week caused the materials to be delayed the following week. However, Caleb has been fantastic. He never fails to remind me that dreams take time to develop, and that we are developing ours. Her fans have been tremendously helpful, frequently posting kind remarks and sharing their own terrifying home construction tales. Fans are emotionally invested in seeing the house finished because of Maddie's transparency, which has transformed her journey into something of a community project. The children are eager. Their kids are the only ones who are more thrilled than Maddie and Caleb. With their large smiles and small hard hats, Axel and Evie have taken on the role of mini project managers and are regularly featured in Maddie's posts. "They adore going to the location," Maddie remarked. "They act like builders as they run about." Evie has a painting obsession and Axel always has a small measuring tape about him. When will she be able to paint her room? Moments like these serve as a reminder to Maddie of the value of all the dust and worry. She declared, "We're not just building walls. Memories are being created." The relationship between Sister Wives, even though Maddie no longer makes frequent appearances on Sister Wives, viewers who have followed the Brown family for more than 10 years find great resonance in her experience. Fans who are fed up with the family's on-screen turmoil have looked up to her because of her independence, fortitude, and capacity to create a stable, caring home atmosphere. On her own social media, Janelle has also enthusiastically posted updates about Maddie, frequently expressing her pride in her daughter's achievements. In one post, Janelle said, "One of the best feelings is watching your children build their dreams." Even Christine Brown, who moved to Utah after splitting from Kody, left a remark on a picture of Maddie's home. "This is going to look beautiful. I'm so proud of you, Maddie." It's evident that despite living in different locations and leading different lives, the sister wives' family still supports one another emotionally, especially the children. Toward the future. The final details now that the building is tall and the roof is almost finished. Maddie says the next major tasks will be electricity, plumbing, and window installation. The exciting portion, the interior finishes, comes next. She and Caleb have already begun selecting flooring samples and discussing paint colors. She jokingly said, "He's more of a let's just get it done kind of guy." The question of whether the beige is too beige is causing me a great deal of distress. Her most recent report states that the brushes intend to move in by early spring of the following year. After the interior work starts, Maddie promised that she will record the decorating process, promising viewers lots of DIY projects, home hacks, and maybe a few mistakes along the way. She laughed as she remarked, "I'm not a designer. I am aware of what makes a house seem like home though." Support and love from fans. Since Maddie began writing about her build, the Sister Wives fandom has been a hive of activity. Love, support, and admiration are abundant in her Instagram comment sections. One fan said, "This is what true happiness looks like." Another person said, "Your mother must be very proud of you because you're doing everything correctly." Maddie has received a lot of appreciation for her optimism and for being honest about the reality of home construction. One seasoned viewer said, "She's relatable, grounded, and authentic. She embodies the idea of creating your own happy ending." A dream in development. In a recent snapshot, Maddie stood in front of her partially constructed house, with her children laughing close by and the Carolina pines framing the background. She captioned the picture simply, "It's not finished yet, but it's already home." The inspiration behind Maddie's quest is encapsulated in those words. She is creating a life full of love, hard work, and purpose rather than striving for perfection. Fans are eager to see the completed house, but one thing is certain. Maddie Brush's home will be more than just a stunning mansion on a hill. It will serve as both a reminder of how far she has come and a monument to the fact that often the greatest things in life are the things we create ourselves.